Dig through the ditches and burn through the witches and slam in the back of my ticket. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Odin's Movie Blog. I am the critic who is a cynic. How is everyone doing this evening? I did it again where my microphone was not on, so I have to turn it back on. Please let me know if it's coming out of both sides. Let me just check my my filters really quick, because that would not be good. I think I have it, down mixed to mono, so it should be coming out both ears now. Oh man, it's been a crazy day. So, yeah, as soon as I start going live, of course, I start singing, and I'm singing, I forget the name of the song completely. It might even just be Dig Through the Ditches, but does anyone remember the song? Dig through the ditches and burn through the witches. That was the song that I was singing for some people that was asking. But hello, everyone, and happy Alita Day to every single person out there. Boom, I've got Alita Funko Pop right on here. Huge shout out to Gannison, Alita Troll, for sending that my way. Thank you very much, man. It is a thundery evening here in the city of New Orleans, and it is also a wonderful day for the Alita Army and for the Alita cause, because Alita is selling like hotcakes. If you watched my videos today, I covered 2 different stores in my local area where Alita is already looking like slim pickings because everyone's buying it, and other films are not as slim pickings and are having a plethora of content and a plethora of product for all of people to just stare at and pass by, onwards to a much better film in Alita Battle Angel. But again, happy Alita Day. Hope you all got your own personal copy of Alita Battle Angel, but for those that did not get their own copy, there are 2 copies that I will be giving away at the end of the stream, and they are right here. So boom, there it is. I've got 2 Alita 4K Steelbooks from Best Buy, because I actually went to some stores that originally this was sold out, and sure enough, they ended up holding on to some extra copies so that they could put them in the store, and so I picked up the only 2 copies at the store that was about an hour away, in order to get the copies for Tina and also for Super Anime Gamer. I finally found out the second person that won the Steelbook back in the day, but I got 2 other Steelbooks now, paid with my own money, that I'm going to be giving out to 2 lucky people by the end of this stream. So hello to everyone on Periscope watching on Twitter. Please make sure you go over to the YouTube page or to the DLive page. Hello, my DLive people. I love you guys so much. Captain Roy is here, and also Captain K-Man is here as well. How is everyone doing? Nickel Noodles, what's going on, man? You are the man. Alex McCarthy says, howdy, Odin. How's it going in this glorious Alita Day? I'm watching Alita right now. By the way, that was my Alita account on Twitter. Well, that's awesome. That's awesome, Alex McCarthy. That's fantastic, and I'm glad that you are enjoying the film. I have not seen it myself yet because I've just not had time. I literally just finished watching the latest episode of Swamp Thing. If you have not started watching Swamp Thing, it is a great DC show, and I'm very sad that it got canceled. I'm really hoping that there's enough momentum behind it, similar to the Alita movement, that will eventually be able to get that renewed, and hopefully we get enough momentum going on today and past today, because of course today is Alita Day, but the future is also Alita Day as well, because we will not stop until Alita gets the sequel that it so rightfully deserves, until we get Rosa Salazar once again coming back on the big screen, showing us those awesome moves, showing off those awesome acting chops, and kicking some serious ass in Iron City. Bruce says, Captain Marvel has been removed from the new release at my Walmart and put in the general Blu-ray DVD population. Bruce, wow. That's saying something. And as I showed you all guys in the footage that I made today, there's one movie out there, Captain Marvel, that has plenty of copies left. Alita, which just came out today, not so much. Not nearly as plentiful as this new awesome hot commodity right now. It's very hard to get a copy of Alita Battle Angel these days, at least in the 4K Steelbook edition, which means that collectors are going out of their way to buy this film. So again, I made kind of the alternate, I made the opposite arguments last time when Captain Marvel came out saying, look, collectors aren't buying it, and it was true, they're not, because we still have plenty of steelbooks. This is different. People are buying this up the wazoo, and to the point where it was sold out. They had to make extra copies available just so they would have some in store, and even those copies are starting to be sold out. People want this movie not only because it's a great movie, but also look at it. It's beautiful. It's got a beautiful cover to it. It's got beautiful artwork. It's got the 3D disc in there, 4K disc in there as well, and it is just mwah. It is beautiful. Nickel Noodles, thank you very much for the $5 donation over on YouTube. He says, picked up my first ever steelbook today. Many, many thanks to you, Odin and JJ, for this hashtag Alita Army. No problem, Nickel Noodles. Glad that you were able to pick one up. And yes, a huge shout out to JJ, who was able to support us and support this channel for us to allow us to be able to do those giveaways, man. Hope you are doing fine. Hope you are doing well. Let's see. What to hear? What did we hear? Where is everybody? CW Trixie says, picked up my copy of Alita today shortly after work. Was a long drive, but worth getting. Glad to hear it, CW Trixie, because some people did have to travel quite a distance in order to find it. Alice McCarthy says, I had no clue you were a Rob Zombie fan. I'm not really. I'm pretty sure that was a wrestling theme at some point, and that's probably why I know it. Cupcake Geek, what's going on, bruv? Tina says, thank you again, Allfather. No problem at all, Tina. I have your copy, and I will be sending it out tomorrow. So once I have the 2 winners tonight, I already have your shipping label and yours and Super Anime's Gamers shipping labels printed out. Once I have the 2 winners tonight, I'll print those out, and I'll ship all of them out tomorrow before I leave to go back up to Tennessee. Sammy Hecker, what's going on, Sammy Hecker? I saw you today when the first video premiered. How's it going? How is it going? Good. Oh, my gosh. I hate this chat when it jumps on me. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. It's so ridiculous. So, Sammy Hecker, how art thou? The Senate says, the Captain Marvel books suck so much. The people at my comic shop said they're not ordering as much anymore because it ain't selling and no one likes it. Well, that's why you have people like Gary saying that they are already having plans to reboot her character again and possibly even to kill her character off because no one's buying it, because nobody wants it. And guess what? We see the same thing is now happening in the movies because there's plenty of 4Ks out there. There's plenty of Blu-rays out there. Some people are buying the DVD. Many people are torrenting the film, but not a whole lot of people want to own it and collect it and watch it several times over and over and over again. And so because of those things, we look at that on one side and then we see what's going on with Alita, where it's a passionate fan base, people who want the film to succeed, who want a sequel, who want all these great things to happen for the franchise, and it's night and day. It's absolutely night and day. That is, of course, except for a couple of people who actually went after me. There were people that went after me on Twitter in my DMs today because they did not like that I was using a hashtag in association with Alita while also talking about Captain Marvel because they said, oh, we need to separate them. We need to separate the two. And I'm thinking to myself, one, no, we don't need to do that because the only thing that's going to get momentum behind this film is exposure, which I'm doing the very best that I can to have as much exposure for the film as possible, but also, too, how much money it makes. So I'm going to push people to buy it, and guess what? If motivation for some people is, hey, I want this film to do better than Captain Marvel, I'm okay with that because no matter what, that helps out Alita Battle Angel because Alita Battle Angel can stand on her own, can stand on her own 2 feet. She does not need a shill media to protect her. She does not need Hollywood to protect her. She only needs her fan base to protect her. So, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like, there really are. It's just there's eccentrics on every single side. It's like, seriously, you're going to go after me for using a hashtag that's pro-Alita because somehow you take ownership of a hashtag? Last time I checked, you don't take ownership of hashtags. Hashtags are kind of just general things. Oh, man, oh, man. If you're watching the stream right now, and I was trying to make this point saying, hey, I respect you for coming to me in private and for reaching out to me, but then they kept going and going and going like, oh, no, but you didn't listen. You didn't listen. You said you didn't say you were going to stop using it. It's like, of course I didn't say that because my main goal is to get as much exposure as possible. I want as many people to have their hands on a copy of this movie, to know about this movie, to be able to know where to get the movie. And I'm going to do everything that I can to do that, including using every single hashtag that's available right now on Twitter. I've been crazy on Twitter today trying to promote this film. So for someone to come after me who's a part of the Alita Army, who's a part of the Alita movement, to criticize me because I happen to also be criticizing Captain Marvel and comparing it to Captain Marvel when I think there's absolutely a fair analysis and a fair comparison to be made is kind of ridiculous. Sorry, I had to get on my soapbox for a second because it really infuriated me earlier. Tina says, how far are you with The Expanse? not very far, not very far. So I've not had a lot of time recently, and just as a quick word, for anyone that might be a fan of my boy, my bud, the Flick Pick, John Flickinger, great YouTuber, someone I've looked up to for a long time. I was on a podcast with him last night for his Patreon members, and so if you're a fan of his and you want to become a Patreon member to hear that podcast, I recommend it because he's awesome. But we ended up talking for a solid hour, and then we ended up talking for about 4.5 hours about movies, pop culture, and a wide variety of subjects, and it was a lot of fun. So just be on the lookout for more content. I'm going to try and get him on to do a podcast with me for my patrons, and we might try and do some back and forth with that. So just I'll keep you guys posted on that, especially since Patreon's now, you can't do giveaways through Patreon anymore. And as I said, if anyone that wasn't listening, Patreon's no longer allowing me to do giveaways through Patreon. Subscribe Star is still fine. So if you're a member on Subscribe Star, $5 and up Subscribe Star member, I'm still going to be able to post. I'm still going to be able to tell you guys about it. If you're on Patreon, though, I can't have it explicitly stated in the perks that giveaways are a part of it, even though I definitely word it as you get extra content that's not in the previous tier, which is giveaways. But if you want to have access to it, I can't post it in the actual feed anymore because they can read all those things and they could ban my account if they catch me doing it. And so all you need to do is go over to my Discord. I sent a private message to all of you who are eligible, the $5 and up tier people. Go ahead and just sign up with the Discord and just let me know who you are in the Discord. Make it either your name, like just make the name of your Discord name the same as your Patreon name, and I'll know who you are, and I'll be able to make you a Patreonite, which gives you access to some special private channels that only you guys can get, including a special giveaway channel that now exists. Sorry. All right. Cynical Centra says, I'm looking forward to watching Alita again. So much going on in the multicultural city in the background. Are we talking about me? That's my Fire Stick. My Fire Stick is on its, what's it called? When it's, screensaver. It's on screensaver mode. Blake Hemlow says, great to be here tonight. Blake Hemlow, great to have you, man. Darted Dev says, do you still have a little confidence of Thor 4? Taika could manage to fix a travesty female Thor. Well, here's the thing, Dark Detective. I would have hope for Thor 4 until I realized, oh, wait a minute, we're now in the woke era of the MCU. We're now in the era of Kevin Feige pushing for representation over anything else, which means that even though Taika Waititi is involved, he might not have nearly as much control as he had with Thor Ragnarok when he was just essentially reviving the character. So I don't have high hopes for that movie. I really don't. And it's sad because I really do love Taika Waititi, and I really do wish that I did not have to feel this way. But hey, that's what Disney has now done. That's what Disney has now done. All right, let's see. Where are we today? Alex Martinez says, in Soy Boy voice, if you don't think that Jane Foster Thor is a strong woman, then you're a sexist. Yeah, exactly. Dark Detective says, could Shang-Chi be another cultural phenomenon like Black Panther? It could be. However, a lot of people in China are apparently kind of upset on certain casting choices. And also, too, many people in China hate being pandered to. So it might actually blow up in their face. Now, anything could happen. I mean, for all I know, it could be a great movie, well marketed, and people could go out in droves to go see it, especially in China. So it could make a crap ton of money, could make a boatload of money. However, we still have to wait and see on that one. Rosetta Allen says, hope your night is rocking great. Oh, it's rocking all right. It's rocking some crazy thunder behind me right now. Dark Dev says, I honestly feel like The Batman is the most anticipated comic book movie of 2021. Yeah, especially with everything they announced for the MCU, I would say that likely is the case. Of course, I have my reservations about it because DC has not been very consistent when it comes to good stuff. Soul Assassin says, when to get my copy of Alita from Best Buy? There are only 3 left on the racks while Captain Marvel's still collecting dust. Yes, that's exactly right. That's exactly right. And I'm so glad. I've been getting so many people sending me emails of pictures of their local Best Buy on Twitter, email, etc. And it's seriously, it's all over the country. The same story. Crap ton of Captain Marvel 4Ks and Blu-rays, even a lot of their Steelbooks still left and out. And since today, Alita Battle Angel, half. Usually it's like half rows that are filled and some rows that are gone. You saw my local Best Buy, one row, it's not even there. Like, everyone's buying it now. It's crazy. All right, what's going on, my D-Live people? D-Heist, what's going on, bruv? Captain Roy says, do you want my digital code of Alita for a giveaway? I don't need it. Mr. Roy, email it to me, man, and I will gladly have it. Right now, I have 2 of my Steelbooks to give away, so if you send me that, I'll have a digital code to give away tonight as well. I do also have 2 Shazam codes and a Bohemian Rhapsody code. So I might give away one of the Shazams. However, there's someone, I think it was Mitch, Mad Mitch, he said that he was going to send me his digital code. And so if that happens, then I might have 2 digital codes of Alita to give away and 2 Steelbooks as well. So stay tuned for more. That'll be at the end of the stream. Soul Assassin says, went to get my copy. Got that one already. Let's see. Cynical Centrist says, can I bribe you with some chocolate to get a steelbook? You can bribe me with some chocolate, but it's not going to be for the steelbook because it'll take a while for the chocolate to get to me. The steelbook has to be shipped out tomorrow. So unless you become like knocking on my door and you have this giant pound of chocolate. Water Sheep, RIP. Oh, Water Sheep. Rest in peace, Water Sheep. Oh, Water Sheep. Thank you for the 11, man. I appreciate that. Dean High says, I actually ordered my copy of Alita from Amazon. Was delivered today. Nice, dude. Captain K-Man says, I almost busted out laughing in the store when I saw Captain Marvel side by side next to Alita, and there was no Alita steelbooks and a full row of Captain Marvel because that is what's going on, everybody. That is indeed the message. That's why, the people that go after me saying, you shouldn't use this hashtag. We're trying to separate. No, the message is clear. One movie has a strong character who happens to be a female and is awesome. You have another character that is a strong whammon and is a terribly written character. And I think that a comparison should and will be made, especially since they came out around the same time. Riff Magos, dude, thank you so much, Riff Magos, for the $5 donation, man. I appreciate it. He says, thank you for the continued great work, Odin. We need it now more than ever. Well, Riff Magos, thank you very much, man. I really do appreciate that. Thank you for your generosity. I love it. I love it. I love it. But yeah, Captain K-Man, I think that it is absolutely the story of this entire thing. And that is that Alita Battle Angel, when you do things right, when you write a good story, when you focus on good characters, when you hire actors that care about the projects, it's going to show up. Even though you can point to the box office and say, well, it only made around $400 million at the box office. Okay, that's true. But remember, movies make a crap ton of money post-movie release. And I'm guaranteeing you this right now. They're going to make well over the $30 million that they need to break even in the box office. And I would say they could probably make even more than that, especially since all of these bad boys are going to be sold compared to Captain Marvel, where these things for Captain Marvel are sitting in dust, collecting dust, because no one wants them and no one wants to buy them. It's absolutely crazy. All right, let's go back over to my YouTube peeps. The Senate says, I'll buy the comic where Captain Marvel dies. She'll get rebooted anyway. Oh, absolutely, she will be. Absolutely. CW Trixie says, Captain Marvel should get a name change after the next reboot of Captain Reboot. Or what they could do, since apparently they're bringing in Monica Rambeau into the WandaVision series, why not just boost her up to be Captain Marvel? Because at least she was a popular Captain Marvel at the time in the 80s. Super Anime Gamer says, hey-oh, how are you, my dude? Sorry I'm late, no problem, Super. I do have your steelbook ready to go. You were the second man on the hill. Rosetta Allen says, they can keep trying. No one gives a rat's fat ass about Captain Socialist and female cultural appropriation. Exactly right. Exactly right. Alex Garcia says, what you gonna do, Captain Marvel, when Alita Media and the Alita Army run wild on you, brother? Yes, absolutely. Dark Detective says, I'm shocked that the Eternals movie basically gender-swapped 3 of their characters who were originally white males and woke Twitter it all. Yas, I love male tears. Yes, seriously. Wait, hold on. So Eternals movie basically gender-swapped 3 of their characters. Really? I did not know that. I knew that one of the characters was supposed to have a sexual orientation, which just doesn't make sense to me as far as everything that I've heard about the Eternals. But hey, that's the direction. As I said, Phase 4 is Phase Woke. And so I'm going to continue to call that stuff out. Rosetta Allen says, the haters can bite it. Sick of them harassing my fandom folks. I hear it. The Senate says, I claim the do it hashtag because it's for the Senate and only the Senate. Yes, claim that hashtag. No, you can't say that. No, but you're not listening. No, because I disagree with you. And I'm not trying to go after this person, but it just seriously don't go after me and then say you're not listening and I'm not going to stop bothering you until you say you're not going to do it anymore. That's not how it works. Bruce says the nearby Mayors, a Target-like store. I've heard of that before. Bruce says by me had forgotten to put it out and that was at 4 p.m. No, Bruce, that's awful. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Snowdug Entertainment says, oh, dude, what's going on, Snowdub? I saw that name in there. Blake Hamlow says, is it true that Disney is going broke in debt because that's what I heard as of late? Well, it depends on where you're looking because there's such a gigantic company. Yeah, they're making money in certain places or losing money in certain places. They're not broke. It's not until they file for bankruptcy or start selling off stuff that they would actually be broke. So I don't know where you heard that from. Bruce says, they did put it out right after then and there, and I told them I was going to talk about them on a live stream. Ooh, Bruce. Nice, dude. Calling them out. Bruce calling out the mayors, or however you pronounce it. The Dr. 14 Blu-ray review says, they will not listen to a bunch of losers on YouTube. The community is too small. There are more people like my brother than you, a lot of 8 billion people on Earth. Doctor, what are you talking about? What? Is that supposed to be a troll? Is that supposed to be a joke? Are you actually serious? Because if you're actually serious, you're an idiot. Because if you honestly think that this movement on Twitter, YouTube, etc., has not led to multiple thousands of dollars extra that would not have already been previously spent on this movie from going forward, then you are truly an idiot. This has had a huge impact on the overall sales of this movie. No question about it. So, Doctor, I hope that you're joking, because if you're being serious, there's no ass hats allowed in Asgard. Junker Design says, are there some collector's wristbands in the Alita packaging? Not in this one. So this is the Best Buy Steelbook. It's the only Steelbook available in stores. I want to say that Zavi, or I think that's how you pronounce it, maybe FYE. There's certain online retailers that have Steelbooks, but the Best Buy exclusive is a Steelbook. It's the only Steelbook you can find really in stores. The one with the collectible wristbands, I believe, is Target. So Target has an exclusive, and normally every store has their own exclusive. Best Buy always has the exclusive Steelbook edition. So anytime it's a Steelbook, it's going to be from Target. Or rather, from Best Buy. Tina says, I think I'm already in Discord. Can I just use my Subscribestar or PayPal? So Tina, so the way it works is just basically for when August 1st hits, just whatever tier you want to sign up for, sign up on Subscribestar, because it will charge you immediately. So you'll be automatically entered in for anything else. The Wandering Granger TV, thank you for following me over on Twitch, which I have not been on in a while, but thank you very much. I appreciate that. Let's see. Bruce says, sorry, I had to split that. The chat wouldn't let me post it all at once. I'm sorry to hear that. Nickel says, all the big tech companies these days seem to be going out of their way to make their customers' online experiences as poor as they possibly can be. And then you also have the government now that are going after them for antitrust violations, which I'm very excited for, indeed. All right, D-Live people. Captain Darkstar says, I received my collector set today. It's awesome. Nice to hear, Captain Darkstar. Please let me know how it is. Send me some pictures of that, man. The Wandering Ranger, what's going on? Dude, I follow you on all the accounts, says Wandering Ranger. Thank you very much, man. Also, Zorbo, thank you for the follow over on DLive. I appreciate it. Stevie J Reviews says, at work, so just saying hi and smashing like buttons. Gee, Stevie J Reviews, thank you very much, man. Thank you for smashing that like button. Bruce says, sorry again, some words were lost when I had to split the post. That's okay. So that says, China's got it right. Screw representation. Hope Mulan is a failure. I hope so as well. Tina says, Gary announced that J.J. Abrams is likely directing the next Superman and a Green Lantern. His buddy Matt Reeves is doing Batman. J.J.'s wife, founder of Time's Up, is high up now at Warner Brothers. Wow. That sounds like DC is going down the drain. It's so sad because there are so many people that are like hardcore DC fanboys, and they've been holding on to the fact that DC has not gone the route of Marvel. Well, it looks like they're about to follow suit. Rosetta Allen says, they can't accept it. Go woke, go broke, duck Fisney, walk away from the propaganda. Right there with you. Intertrap Productions, what's going on? I saw that yours got delivered because yours was shipped on Amazon, so I got the notification when it got delivered. So congratulations, man. Intertrap Productions says, I'll be checking my mailbox tomorrow for my copy of Alita, my lord. Thank you once again for my copy. Well, Intertrap, I think they left it on your doorstep. That's the picture that was left. So I would make sure it's at your house or your residence. I'm pretty sure that's the one I'm thinking of. But there was definitely one. There was definitely one that was sent through Amazon that was left on a doorstep. So I would make sure that it has not been taken. D9 says, the look on Natalie Portman's face when she was holding up that hammer was priceless. Looked like she knows this is a mistake. Yeah, and also, she does not look like someone that could ever wield the hammer. I'm surprised she was able to lift the damn thing up. Oh, but she's going to get jacked. She's a short 80-pound woman. There's only so much jacked she can get and actually still stay healthy. So, yeah. That's y'all's mistake. Dark Detective says, I thought the actress playing female Thor wasn't interested in the MCU. I thought she wasn't either. I thought she made it very clear. My guess is that she hasn't had a lot of big projects lately. And so she was probably like, oh, I could use a big paycheck. And then Disney's like, oh, we'll give you a big paycheck because we want female Thor, and this makes it easier for us to do so because we decided to make the comics go this way in 2014. And so instead of recasting you, it'd be better just to have you. And she says, okay, fine. I'll hold a giant Thor hammer on stage. Okay. And she took the paycheck. Tina says, let's see. Someone had mentioned that earlier. Let me advise that today is John Landau's birthday. Well, happy birthday, John Landau. Cynical Centra says, what does the 3D on the Blu-ray mean? So what this means is that in this, because I actually have my own personal copy. Let me get my personal copies. That way I can actually open it and show you guys. All right. So this is my own personal copy that I picked up. And so basically, this bad boy comes with 3 different discs. So it has a 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray disc, so the 4K copy. It's then also got a 3D disc, so it's got a high-quality 3D disc, and it's also got the regular Blu-ray disc as well. So you get 3 different versions of the movie, guys. 3 different versions of the movie. You get the 4K, the Blu-ray version, or you get the 4K version, the 3D version, and also a regular Blu-ray. So if you don't have 4K, it comes with a regular Blu-ray, at least with this Steelbook, the collector's 4K Steelbook from Best Buy. There are several versions out there. The regular Blu-ray, I believe, comes with at least a digital code. This came with a code as well, a 4K code. And if not, then they'll come with a DVD sometimes. But yeah, it's a beautiful Steelbook. It really is. It feels really great. I like Steelbooks because they're a lot more durable, and they're normally just beautiful. Like, seriously, the artwork on this, it doesn't really show up well on camera, but the artwork on this is truly breathtaking. It's freaking amazing. It's awesome. And that's why I recommend this, because it's just awesome. And that's why I'm giving 2 away, because I want more people to be able to have this in their collection, because in all honesty, I think this is the type of movie that will eventually become a lot more, gain a lot more worth online and in collections because of probably how limited it is. I think there's actually a lot more copies now because they had to reprint or remake or reorder several other copies because they realized, oh, this is actually selling pretty well. We can make even more money if we print more. And so luckily they indeed did that, and we have it. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. I love it. Some craziness is going on over on DLive, so let me just see. Wandering Ranger, thank you very much, man, for the 10 lemons, dude. I appreciate that very much so. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, let me just make sure the chat has been caught up. Where are we? Where are we in the chat? Welcome also to the chat, guys. Please make sure you smash that like button. And also, if you're just joining us today, if you stay tuned to the very end of the stream, there will be a giveaway of 2 4K Steelbooks for Alita Battle Angel. And if you have not bought your own copy, do it. What are you waiting for? All right, so Cynical Centrist, I got your question. Darth Morrill says, in the midst of ordering Alita Steelbook, hashtag Alita Army, hashtag boycott plank. Damn right, Darth Morrill. Damn right. Join the army, dude. 70B, what's going on? Hey, what's going on, 70B? Alex McCarthy says, to quote Alita, I do not stand by in the presence of evil. I'm guessing that she is talking about Captain Marvel. In my mind, whenever I hear those words, I stand in the face of evil. I think, and I do not stand by in the presence of evil. I think that she, in my mind, is standing up to just the giant corporate tech overlords, censorship, etc. That's what I see in my mind. Everyone might see something and connect to something different, but that's what I see in my mind. And that's why I freaking love her so much, and that's why I support her. Mad Mitch says, I got in a heavy rainstorm coming out of New Orleans, and it has me late getting home. I'll send you the code, but it will be after 7. Mad Mitch, no problem, dude. Take your time. Take your time, Mad Mitch. No rush at all. Mad Mitch, thank you so much, man, for sending me another code. And so I'll be giving that code away tonight as well. So thank you very much. So 2 Steelbooks and 2 digital codes as well. Cobra Viber 999 says they should make the unsold Captain Marvel Steelbooks into trash cans. You know what, to be honest, in order to get it out of their inventory, they should just give it away. Oh, come buy Avengers Endgame and we'll give you a free copy of Captain Marvel, the Steelbook version. Rosetta Allen says, the more they whine and go woke, the more money I save and give to the fandom. Damn right. Damn right. They are feeding the machine that they want to fight against, apparently. Super says, but then if you change Captain Marvel into Monica Rambeau, they have to admit they failed. Super, that's a great point. And they're not likely going to admit that they failed. However, it's really the only option that they really have yet at this point. Because Carol Danvers has not been selling. From the very beginning, Carol Danvers has not been selling. So I don't know why they would want to continue to try and go down that route. It does not make any damn sense. Cynical Centra says, reminder, Thrawn Treason's out today. So for any people that are fans of Timothy Zahn and his work in the extended universe of Star Wars, his 3rd book in his modern-day Thrawn trilogy, Treason, is out today. Grandmaster Yoda says, a YouTuber shows a clip of you in the store to show Captain Marvel DVD and list up of Captain Marvel. SJW reports do well to make you look bad. Fun part is the reports are mostly on Twitter and media. Grandmaster Yoda, what? A YouTuber showed a clip of me? Could you please send that my way, dude? Someone used a clip of me? Showing reality? Showing the empty shelves of Captain Marvel? Is that what they were trying to show? He says, you can't be leashed. Dude, don't they know this? You can't leash me. You can't use this. Yes, I can. You're going to try to put a leash on me? Patreon comes at me and says, you can't do giveaways. You're going to tell me what I can't do? Really? Are you going to shut down my Patreon page? Because guess what? I've got an awesome group of people. I've got an awesome Asgardian audience that would, flee over to Subscribestar, which I would recommend they do anyway, because I think that overall, it's not better for me, by the way, guys, because Subscribestar has this whole thing where you can't collect anything until you reach a certain number, and it's a ridiculously high number at that. So I haven't gotten anything from Subscribestar ever since I switched over. That being said, it offers you guys the same perks, and that's what's more important, is that you guys get everything that y'all deserve. Sumuji California says, no event film for Phase 4. Does this mean the MCU is no longer connected? Oh, that's a good point. Now, here's the thing. What has been revealed so far is only the first half of Phase 4. That was not the entirety of Phase 4. That was the first part of Phase 4. So the second part of Phase 4 will have the next Avengers film and probably another event film before that as well. Captain K-Man, thank you for the ice cream over on DLive. I appreciate it. Let's see. Aninha, 28, thank you for the follow. Captain Roy, thank you for the diamond, says, I just emailed you the code. Captain Roy, thank you very much, man. Thank you. Mr. Peabody is here. What's going on, man? Captain K-Man, what is going on, bruv? The Wandering Ranger. Wow, dude, thank you so much for your very generous donation, man. Thank you very much. He says, brother, keep up the great work. Big time fan. Question, do you think we will get an Alita sequel? I want one so bad. That's the reason why we're doing a stream like this. That's the reason why I'm doing these giveaways. That's the reason why I'm trying to bring as much attention to Alita Battle Angel as possible, because at this point in time, the box office report was $400 million. The film needed to make roughly $430 million to break even. So if this film can make well over $30 million in its Blu-ray and 4K sales, which I think at this rate, at this point, with the steelbooks just selling out on their own, not to mention the 4Ks and the regular Blu-rays that are being bought and the digital downloads, I could see them making well over that number, making profit, making millions of dollars worth of profit, and that is going to make it a much easier sell up to the higher-ups at Disney to be a part of the sequel to this film. So I really hope that it happens, and I really hope that we get it in the way that it should be presented, staying true to the manga just like the first one did, and giving us an awesome, badass character without identity politics. So here's hoping and here's praying. Peabody, thank you for the ice cream, man. And then Peabody says, sent you Vegemite-flavored ice cream. No, Peabody, please. Oh, my God. I'm getting sick. I'm getting sick just thinking about the Vegemite. God. Oh, disgusting. Let's see. Super says, I very much doubt Disney is going broke anytime soon. I agree. But I would love to see their finances. Bob Iger has done a lot of spending these last 10 years. I agree. I think that there's definitely a lot of negatives, a lot of spending, and not as much as they would expect. I think that they have over-projected what they would make back, and they're not doing it. Rosetta Allen says, trolls can suck it, and if the guy thinks we are nobody, he better buckle up. The SJWs are a small percent of society. That's very true. There's 120 people here, and there's just one of those people that's being a troll. So, and out of the 120 people here, most of them bought the Blu-ray, the 4K, the digital in some capacity, or won it, meaning that you've got thousands of dollars worth of product just here on this one small humble channel. So if that person was a troll, then you can go screw yourself. Then it says, even the comic shops that order full stacks of every comic aren't getting that much Captain Marvel. And when they do, that shelf stays stacked to the brim. Well, again, why would they want to buy? Why would they want to buy a crap ton, a plethora of Captain Marvel comics if they know it's not going to sell? Again, that's stupid. That's taking up shelf space. Junker Design says, they should be giving us some, give us some for working on it, but I'm still waiting. Junker Designs, man, you should get that, man. So for those who don't know, Junker Designs, he worked on the film. He was in the, was it costume design? He was the one, you were also in the film too, Junker Designs. I know that much. He was on Anna, that Star Wars Girls channel, months ago, talking about the film, talking about his experience on the film. I'm going to try and get him on the channel at some point as well. He wanted to get on tonight, but it was just, there was too much going on. But still, go check him out. He's doing a giveaway last time I heard, where you can buy a raffle ticket and get a chance to actually get your own jacket designed by him, where he'll fly down to you and actually do measurements and stuff. It seems like a pretty legit thing. So if that's something you're interested in, contact Junker Designs. See, Tina says, thanks for the info. I love that on my to-do list. Remove Patreon as far as you're concerned. Yep. Smoochie of California says, as the All-Father himself, praise, what are your thoughts on them butchering Thor? Also, literally no one asked for Natalie Portman to return. I am obviously quite pissed off by it. I think that it's ridiculous that they are doing it, and I don't think it's going to be a very well-received film, to be perfectly honest. The only saving grace that it could have is Taika Waititi, because he is a great director, in my opinion. He's hilarious. Korg is one of my favorite characters, and that was brought to life by him. Now, some people are not happy because it's not the same Korg from the comics. And again, I'm not a comics guy, so that's why I speak from that outsider's experience. But I think that he's the only thing that could possibly save it. And also, getting back to Wandering Ranger's comment, so I think that there's definitely a very good chance that we will get a sequel. So I tried tweeting out at James Cameron today, and I recommend you guys do the same. Just say, hey, when's that sequel coming? Hey, when that, and maybe. Sometimes, Drunk 3PO has gotten Mark Hamill to respond to him, and others too. Maybe we can get him to respond to one of us saying, oh, it's in the works. Or, hey, we're going to do it. It's going to happen. Let's see. Lacey Tano says, so now they are making the MCU soy-based. The real question is, what do you think they're going to do with Deadpool? So from what they've told us, Deadpool is not going PG-13. They're going to keep Deadpool rated R. I'll believe it when I see it. So what my hope is they just let Deadpool be in its own thing, in its own universe. The question is, are they going to allow Deadpool to counteract in other films? I think they could actually do some clever stuff with it, because imagine this. You have Deadpool in his own rated R film, cursing like a sailor, all the crazy stuff, but then he's featured in a PG-13 film, and then he's literally censored. And you can even have that self-aware fourth wall breaking humor where you're saying like, what the F is this? Like, why are all these bleeps? Oh, this is a stupid PG-13 movie. And I think they could do some fun stuff with it. Of course, I won't be, paying to see it in theaters allegedly, but that's just me. Hammer says, are you going to build a home theater system in your new place? I would like to at some point, but obviously we're not going to be so, we're not struggling financially by any means. However, if for anyone that knows what it costs to build a home theater system, it costs a pretty decent amount of change. So that's something that's not really in the forefront when we move, but I would like to at some point. Would definitely love to, because I would love to have my own awesome home theater setup. Smoothie M California says, where are the X-Men and Fantastic Four? So Fantastic Four, from what I've heard, is going to be in part 2 of Phase 4. X-Men won't come around until 5 years. I mean, Bob Iger already came out and said, or is either Bob Iger or Kevin Feige, they both came out at one point. One of them did, and said that we're not going to see the X-Men until after Phase 4. Phase 4 is a 5-year deal, and so we're not going to see them come out, or at least maybe be mentioned, but not have full-fledged movies for the next 5 years. Fantastic Four, I believe, will be introduced in the second half of Phase 4, and I think that there will be introduced in the cosmic dimension, and I think that the big bad's going to be someone that they deal with. Let's see. Nicholas Allen says, I got the last laugh on everyone who thought that me owning a 3D TV was a waste. Now I can enjoy Alita in its full glory. Ha 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 ha. Laughs like Mandark. That's awesome, man. To be fair, I don't understand why anyone has a 3D TV. I'm glad that you have one and can watch it in 3D. For me, it's all about the 4K, man. It's all about that 4K. Let's see. Super says, I'm one of them hardcore DC comic fanboys. Superman, I'm not super passionate about, but Green Lantern is one of my favorite things ever. I'm so sad right now, and I'm very sorry to hear that. Rosetta Allen says, Portman looked like a little girl holding like a prop edition of her father's tools. Little girl doesn't understand tools. No, she doesn't. She probably doesn't even understand the character either. Jagan75, what's going on? Jagan75, bruv, how is it going? Lacey Tano says, I love what EVS said to give her a meat cleaver. She would be better suited for that. That's for damn sure. All right, D-Lab people. Daniel Thorne says, should I leave my Alita limited edition sealed since it has Cameron autograph? How much of the $200 will go to them versus Amazon? Hold on. Should I leave my Alita limited edition sealed since it has the Cameron autograph? How much of the $200 will go to them versus Amazon? So Amazon's not going to get a whole lot of that money because Amazon doesn't really mark up prices all that much. They pretty much sell it at the list price. So if they were to get anything, it would be either previous to that or, because basically Amazon is a place where people put up their products. And so there's some type of fees that they pick up from the sellers or in the taxes or whatever it is. So it wouldn't be much of it. It would not be much of it that Amazon would get. Let's see. Dean Heiss says, thoughts on The Lion King making $185 million. It's sad, Dean Heiss. It's depressing that people are going out of the way to support a film that has no reason to exist, is bland and soulless, and it's not hard to see that in the trailers alone. There's plenty of us that are talking about that, and yet people still continue to support these movies. People don't like when I call out audiences in that way. People don't like when I say audiences are dumb, and general audiences are dumb. Why do you think some of the highest grossing films are some of the worst films that ever come out? Because they blindly accept everything that they see on TV and see from the main shill shows and the main shill channels, and that's all they care about, and that's all they'll see. That's all they'll see. Fat Elvis says, my theater is an eBay special, built slow, and it can be amazing, safe, Fat Elvis. Okay, all right, I got you. Yeah, I feel like I could probably build pretty slowly. Like, that's the thing. I think it's not going to be all at once. It's going to be piece by piece. I think the next piece that I would love to invest in is a legit OLED TV, because OLED TVs look freaking beautiful. And then from there, eventually get a nice chair, etc. Let's see. The doctor's back. Dr. 14, let's see what he has to say. I was brought up not to complain about films all the time. My father would tell me it's only a film. Okay, so why are you the Dr. 14 Blu-ray Reviews? Why do you even have Blu-ray Reviews in your title? If you're not going to complain about movies, why do you have movies in your title? If you're not going to criticize movies, why do you have that? So are you someone that will just go into any movie and say, oh, this is great, everybody? So you're a shill. Thank you for admitting it. Dr. Blu-ray Reviews. Carlos Craven says, are you worried about the mouse tainting the Alita sequel? It's possible, for sure. I'm definitely worried. That's why I'm hoping James Cameron is able to somehow in his contract make it clear, I have creative control, leave it alone. I'm hoping that's the case. Tech Guy says, does Doctor Strange have good possibilities among the woke MCU? I saw him in Living Tribunal. That could be fun. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I think that he's dealing with the multiverse, and that obviously could break up and open up a lot of different paths and windows for them. But again, I'm just not... As I said, guys, I've made it very clear. I'm pretty much in full boycott of Disney at this point. That's why I'm allegedly not seeing these movies in theater and allegedly using my Fire Stick. So I know that a lot of you guys are still passionate about these things, but it's one of those things where it's like I don't have anything positive to say about the MCU at this point because I'm just done. I'm over it. It was a good 10, 11 year run. I think now we need to start focusing on, trying to push for more original stories, for better told stories, for stories that are just starting. Stories that are just starting, like Alita Battle Angel. Let's push those instead. Oh gosh, damn the darn YouTubes. The darn YouTubes. Drives me crazy. Why are you so crazy? John Winkler says, hail Odin, hello there. What's up, John Winkler? Alex Martinez says, my NPC brain can't compute that Alita has no social agenda and it doesn't preach. It's also more desirable than Queen Bree, Captain Mars. Yeah, exactly. It's amazing. It's truly amazing that Alita is able to exist and not go woke. It's truly amazing. There's so many opportunities that it has to go in that direction, but it doesn't. Instead, it just focuses on the characters and the story, and that, to me, is what's important. Because some people say, why do you say everything is woke all the time? Well, keep in mind, something's woke not just because of a casting. Someone being cast, or, some people say, oh, so you're saying that this movie's cast, this movie's woke because there's a female Thor? No, it's the reason why there's a female Thor. There's a reason why those things came to be, and that's where the wokeness lies. Thank God, with Alita Battle Angel, you don't have that. You don't have that wokeness because all they do is focus on telling a good story with good characters. Dr. 14 says, you should watch Gavin and Stacey. I have no idea who the hell Gavin and Stacey are, but if it's someone that you're watching and you're complaining about me, something tells me that I wouldn't like them very much. Cowboy TD says, why would Disney and other studios diversify their films if it wasn't financially advantageous? Shouldn't we be grateful for capitalism even if SJW projects are successful? Again, that's an interesting concept. It's an interesting point. Again, I don't think that any studio should be forced to make certain movies. However, I think that we, as the market, we, as the ones that are actually buying the product, should try to dictate what kind of content is being made. And if we, as an audience, continue to take in and to just devour this complete and utter garbage, then we're going to continue to get garbage. So I would say that, no, we need to stand up. We need to stand up against it. I mean, obviously, I think capitalism is great, but one of the great things about capitalism is that the audiences can control the products that we get. If a product sucks, you say, I'm not buying that product anymore. If all of a sudden the iPhone came out and it didn't work. Let's say iPhones came out and it didn't text anymore. He said, oh, no. This is the future. We're not texting anymore. And people said, that's stupid. I'm not buying your phone anymore. Well, guess what? Enough people are going to come out, eventually over time, enough people are going to come together and they're not going to buy it anymore. And then they're going to hurt and then they're going to change. Same thing with movies. If they continue to give us the same crap over and over again, and slowly we start to say, okay, I'm done with that. I'm done with you. I'm done with you as a company. I'm done with you as a corporation. And then more and more people eventually feel the same way. They start to feel the hurt. They start to feel the financial backlash, and then they'll be forced to change. Again, it's not rocket science. It's pretty straightforward, common sense stuff. Alex McCarthy says, is it just me or did the motorball announcer sound like the pod racer announcer? I haven't listened to it enough. John Riley says, Odin Funko Pops are terrible, but I accept the one on screen. Hey, I feel the same way. This was a gift sent to me by Gannis and Alita Troll, so that's why I treasure it, because it is indeed an Alita. If I had to have one Funko Pop, which hopefully this is please do not buy me any other Funko Pops. If this is the only Funko Pop that I have, I'm okay with it because Alita's awesome. Alex Martinez says, Captain Marvel steelbooks are only worth for Disney to recycle them into more Alita Battle Angel steelbooks. Martinez, that's great, man. That's a great comment. Nicholas Allen says, from what I understand, the phases are supposed to be shorter now. Blade, Fantastic Four, and Mutants are supposedly in phase 5. I just don't think that's the case. I don't, Nicholas Allen. That could be true, but last time I heard, the next phase was supposed to be a 5-year program. Now, that could be true, and that would actually make sense because now they have the TV shows to also fill in more content as well, so they don't need to have as many. Rosetta Allen says, picking up my Alita in the morning. Haven't seen it yet. Wasn't in my local theater. Okay, gotcha, Rosetta Allen. Hopefully you enjoy it. And please send me some more pictures. Grandmaster Yoda says, clip is linked on Twitter for you. It's only 1.51 long. Gotcha, Grandmaster Yoda. Hopefully you send it over a DM because if it's in my... Alita Day has been crazy for Twitter, guys. It's been absolutely crazy. So if it's in just a mention on Twitter, you might want to send it over a DM. Super says, oh yeah, you're right. I'm very curious to know how the second half of Phase 4 will be. Think Feige will be dumb enough to try introducing rejected Ironheart and Hulk. Well, we're not going to get a solo Hulk film anytime soon because of the Universal problem. The reason why we haven't had one since the first is because, remember, 2008 Hulk was a Universal film. Universal still owns certain aspects of the right to the character. That's why they haven't made a solo film yet. That's why he has to have been in films with other people, because they own some aspects of the right to the character. So I could see them going Ironheart, though. No question I could see them going Ironheart. Super says, oh yeah, definitely, and I think The Last Jedi and Captain Marvel and all the live-action stuff, they've gotten way overconfident. They may make money now, but they split their audience. Exactly, and when you split your audience in two, and then it starts to slowly degrade over time, it eventually just disappears. Dr. 14 Blu-ray Reviews says, I'm not an idiot. Okay, so why are you acting like an asshat on my stream, man? Again, we're having a nice stream talking about Alita, how to support Alita, and all these other things, and then you come in and trying to act like an asshat, man. Again, if you want to have an honest discussion, we can have an honest discussion, but there's ways of going about it. All right, there's ways of going about it, man. Dark Detective says, did comic book shops expect the Captain Marvel movie to boost comic sales? Probably. I'm glad to see that didn't pan out for them, though. Dr. 14 Blu-ray Review says, you should subscribe to my channel. Oh, okay. I gotcha. Hey, Valkyrie, can you take care of that, please? We've got a bug in the chat, and it's buzzing. And it's annoying me. Alex McCarthy says, seriously, Alita gave me the sense of giddy when watching pre-Disney Star Wars. Yeah, seriously. I mean, again, it's just old school fun. Rosetta Allen said, I was told no women object to female Thor, only me. Did you realize I'm no longer a woman? Moronic SJW trolls. Yeah, seriously. You're no longer a woman because you don't fall into the status quo. Imagine that. Imagine that. All right, D-Live people. D-Live people, what's going on? What's going on, D-Live people? Captain Darkstar says, I opened mine. Awesome. I would say open it. Why not? I mean, unless you want to sell it back at some point, which some people do, I would open it because I'm not that kind of collector. I'm a collector, but I'm not that kind of collector. Mr. Peabody says, the only problem I had with The Lion King was Beyonce. I had a lot more problems with it, man. There's no soul to it. You have lines with no emotion, but voices are having emotion, and Uncanny Valley, it just doesn't work. Wandering Ranger, thank you for the 3 lemons, bruv. I really do appreciate that. Daniel Thorne says, probably too early to ask, but what will be the worst Brie Larson Captain Marvel or Natalie Portman as female Thor? Female Thor, I really do think. Because Brie Larson Captain Marvel, it's just like, I think, whatever. But that one, I think Natalie Portman's female Thor has a lot more potential, I think, to go awry. PY says, Gavin and Stacy, I thought you said driving Miss Daisy. Let's see. Captain K-Man says, lost internet when I was sending my comment. So sorry if it's a repeat, but I have a 4K 3D Blu-ray with digital code I will give. Okay, K-Man, email me, man. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Yeah, email me, odinsmovieblog@gmail.com. So it looks like I might have several digital codes to give away tonight, guys. Thank you so much for your generosity, K-Man. I really do appreciate that. You see, this is why I love this community so much. Blu-rays, Dr. Blu-rays, whoever you are, because everyone helps each other. We're all here to support each other. And if we disagree, we can do it respectfully. But then when asshats like you come into the stream and try to disrupt things, it's like, okay, well, you can just skedaddle. You can just skedaddle and go away. And that's sad because you've been in the streams before, and I don't remember you ever being this much of an ass. So it makes me really sad. Wandering Ranger, thank you for the 12 lemon. Holy crap, man. Spamming me with the 12 lemon. Thank you for the lemons, man. I appreciate that. They send delicious. Captain Darkstar sent me a pic. Thank you very much, Darkstar. I really do appreciate that. Daniel Thorne, thank you for the ice cream, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I really do appreciate that. Captain K-Man says, Portman is cool, but I just can't see her in a Thor-type character. I hope, again, it'd be really cool to see those things work out. I personally don't see it happening. Daniel Thorne, thank you for the ice cream, and Mr. Peabody, thank you for the 4 lemons. All right, heading back over to my YouTube peeps. Let's see what we got here. Cynical Centrist says, the What If TV show does sound interesting. I never knew the Marvel What If comics existed. Well, also, keep this in mind, the first time that that female Thor came about was actually in a What If series. If memory serves me. Someone told me that just the other day. Tina says, remember, a lot of people I had hopes that with the Russo brothers being in charge of the Endgame, they hadn't let us down. Well, let's see how far Taika gets with fake Thor. I'm pessimistic. Yeah, I mean, that's a good point. I was one of those persons saying, hey, the Russos have not made a bad film yet. They made Endgame, and then there it was. All right, I'm just going to skip that person's comments from this point forward. So, was that a repeat? I already got both of those questions. Don't repeat, guys. Tech Guy says, does Doctor Strange have good possibilities among woke MCs? Wait, what? Why? Ah, God, YouTube. Oh, YouTube, you suck. Ah, YouTube, why do you suck so very much? Okay, let's see. Let us see. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Where are you? Where are you? Where is the last chat? Spotty Flash. Lord, it's hopping tonight. Hello, everybody. Hello, 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 hello. All right, I got those ones. I got all those things ready. All right, Astrocarly says, Once Upon a Deadpool is PG-13 version of Deadpool 2. It is hilarious. He bleeps himself. I haven't seen that version yet, so I'll have to watch it. I have the Blu-ray that has it, though. Will Gentry says, oh, my God, you know the black woman whose tweet video recently went viral when she was talking about the guy telling her to go back to where she came from? Well, he is talking about suing her for slander while she wants him brought up on criminal charges for being rude to him. The world has officially gone crazy. Yeah, I'm going to sue you because you're rude. That's not how it works. On his side, though, I'm going to sue you for slander. He absolutely has a case, and I hope he wins that case. Good luck, dude. Spotty Flash says, do you think female Thor could work in the MCU if she was from another Earth? That said, I was not a fan of Jane Thor in the comics. Thor is not a name. Again, Thor is a name, not a title. I agree with you there. That's why I don't think it would work. It would work. A female with the powers of Thor could work if she was an alien. Like, for example, was it Beta Ray Bill is an alien. So he had the powers of Thor at one point in time, but he was still known as Beta Ray Bill. He had a name. So that's the reason why I think that's a little bit different. And I think that in 2014, when they introduced that character as an official character, it just, smelled of SJW-isms. John Wheeler says, when I saw Mufasa's death scene, I was laughing so hard of how dumb it was. Yeah, seriously, the live-action death scene sucks. Bruce says, I'm surprised I've not heard or seen of memes of Portman holding Mjolnir. I'm sure they're out there. I'm sure they're out there. We need like a free folk version of Reddit, but like for those who are fed up with the MCU. Super says, it sucks that Lion King is making so much, but it does make me so happy critics and YouTubers are dunking on it so hard. Stuckman's review is awesome. No, Stuckman just nails every single aspect as to why that film sucks. Like just, and again, I'm right there with him. I think that anyone that worked on the visual effects of that film, like seriously, kudos, because it does look very photorealistic. It looks fantastic. But my God, man, that film just really has no reason to exist. Hammer says, Rosa Salazar is fantastic. I agree. I absolutely agree with you. Rosetta Allen says, isn't it interesting that criticism is evil when the SJW wokeness, but they badmouth everything else and call it racist? Yes, it is. Super says, also, I cannot believe I'm recommending a mainstream critic review, but if you have a second, check out IndieWire's review of Lion King by David Elric. It's seriously good. Yeah, I'm surprised. IndieWire. That's a place I would never hear recommended. I don't know if I would have the time to watch it, but luckily there's plenty of other really awesome YouTubers like Stuckman and Jeremy Johns that have done reviews on it already. Sen says, I'm a dumb audience boy, so I like Endgame a lot, but Lion King is an exception. Lion King is the first I remember ever seeing. Well, again, Sen, I think that some people, for some reason, aren't understanding what I'm saying with this. I'm not saying that if you like a movie, that you're dumb. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that general audiences will go in droves to support a movie because it has Marvel on the title, because it has Disney on the title, etc., without really knowing much about the film. Again, I worked in a movie theater. I know the types of persons that go to movies. So many go, one, not knowing what they're going to see before they get there, and two, just hearing a title and say, oh, that's what I want to see because it's the title. And it's like they've never seen a trailer, they know nothing about it, and then they blindly support these films that are just complete and utter trash. Nicholas Allen says, I actually like the first Maleficent, but the sequel reeks of a cash grab. I'll be seeing Zombieland 2 instead. Both films come out on the same day. Yeah, that sounds like the better choice of those two options. That's for damn sure. Yeah, I never saw the first Maleficent because I was like, no, there's an animation version that just seems just fine. Bruce says, wouldn't Disney not be making everything woke in and of itself be woke since it would be diversity? Not everything woke. Bruce, you're driving me crazy. That's some like circle logic, man. That's some circle logic right there. Let's see. Going over to the D-Lab. Frank the Bunny, thank you for the 2 ice cream. He says, Alita Army. Yeah. Will Jr. says, Jane Foster Thor would work if she was Captain Marvel. Who else is more worthy of Mjolnir? Seriously, right? Oh, could you imagine? Sen says, Dr. Blue Reviews got his ass set on fire. No room for shills in Asgard. No. Because again, if you're going to be respectful and disagree, hey, I don't mind having a conversation. You know, some people say, oh, you block people that disagree with you in your comments section. No, I block people in my comments when they're complete asshats and they're usually going after someone else in my community. That's the only time I ever block anybody. If someone just says, hey, I disagree with you and this is why. Like, seriously, you can find several comments where they say, hey, Odin, I like you, but this is one time I disagree with you and here's why. And I'm like, hey, I disagree with you, but hey, I'm glad that we can still be friends, you know? It's not hard. It's really not hard to do this. Cynical Centra says, no box office breakdown this week, right, due to travel tire, or did I miss it? It did go live on the channel. It went live on Geeks and Gamers late last night, so it is there. Tech Guy, thank you very much, man, for the $5 donation. Says, let's keep Alita hype going. Do you think Alita could go trilogy? Yes, I think it could, and I think that they would probably be best to keep it at a trilogy. Not because she's a woman, but we like the character, yes. And also, maybe a good crop of smaller but good quality films can actually dethrone Disney. Pride coming before the fall. Good luck on the move. Thank you, Tech Guy, for that. I really do appreciate it. I got to pack some stuff today. I'm driving up to Tennessee tomorrow, actually, so there's going to be possibly some delay in the move. I'm going to try and record a video either tonight or tomorrow to premiere tomorrow around 1-ish like I normally have, and then when I'm up there I might have to record as well, so you'll have to bear with the echo maybe one more time. I'm driving back on Friday, getting back for Friday evening so I can go to dinner with my parents. Saturday, I should be able to do my Saturday night live stream. It'll be my last Saturday night live stream that I know I'll be able to do. I mean, I should be able to do the next week, but that's going to be after the official move. And yeah, so I'll keep you guys posted on that, and I'll try and vlog my experience too, though I don't know how much I'll be able to do because I'll be driving a giant 26-foot truck with a trailer hitch on the back with my car. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be a very interesting ride, to say the least. It's going to be crazy. Will Jenny says, Gavin and Stacey is a UK sitcom. If you like UK sitcoms, you might like Gavin and Stacey. It got James Corden in it, who I believe you Merkins like more than we English do. Yeah, James Corden I think is funny. I've seen it in a couple of Broadway stuff. So why did he say that? It just seems like he was trolling then, yeah. Dr. Tev says, is anyone talking about Maleficent 2? I honestly think it'll be destroyed by Joker. I hope so. Because why? Not only is it a live-action reboot, it's also a sequel to a live-action reboot. God, it's so bad. Jumanji, dude. Remember, put Odin question. That's how I'm only reading this because it was next to someone else that put Odin question. All right. So you can't do the typical channel tag in order for me to read it when it's this nuts. So he says, got 2, 1 for me and 1 for a lucky winner. Awesome, Demogeni. So good luck with that giveaway. Go check out Demogeni's channel if you want to have luck with that. Blake Hemlo says, a quick update on my animated series. I have built it up to the point where I'm going to start making a big push to get everything done. Cool, Blake Hemlo. Do you have any images of like the legit comic yet? Rosette Allen said, criticism is legit reviews, and those who won't speak out are shills. Yes. Skipping that comment. Rhaegar Targaryen says, A-Force is coming. Damn right. A-Force is coming, and it's going to suck. Super says, well, with Rejected Hulk, he has the same powers, but it's not Bruce Banner. Wouldn't that still violate the Universal Agreement? Maybe we'll get Champions then. Well, again, as I said before, I don't think we're going to get that version of Hulk. I think that Hulk is just going to be in other, like, he's going to be a side character in other films. He's just not going to have his own independent film. That's the only thing. That's the only thing. Alan says, Natalie Portman is the most fragile-looking, weak person. Trying to make her a badass hero is just found silly. And again, they could make it work. Some people were critical of Gal Gadot because she was very thin for the role of Wonder Woman, and yet she was able to pull it off. The difference there, of course, is that she served in the Israeli military, and Natalie Portman hasn't. So there is a big difference there. However, I will at least go to bat with her somewhat in that capacity. Oh, man. Reed Palacia. Reed, great to see you. Thank you so much for the very generous donation. Says, I'm worried with Disney now having control that they would alter any Alita sequels to their ongoing agenda. Glad to see another video. Thank you, Reed. Thank you so much. And seriously, thank you, Reed, for all your support. And I agree. I also have that same concern, but I would rather us get a chance to get a good sequel than not get a sequel at all. You know, I'd rather the story continue to go and continue to go while the momentum's there, while the audience is still very passionate, the fan base is still very passionate about it, so that way we can get the movie that we want. Because I think that, in fear, let's say 5 years go by, and then all of a sudden they say, we're going to do a sequel. It will have lost so much momentum. Some fans may have moved on, and then after 5 years, you have even more opportunity of a film to go woke. So I'd rather them greenlight it, have it come out in the next 2 to 3 years, and it be good than them do something else to it. Because, Reed, I'm right there with you. I am very worried as well. All right, getting over to my D-Labs peeps really, really quickly. It says, Peabody, you have $15 and your Hungry Jack's vouchers, Vegemite, and a Kookaburra. All you need now is an Akubra hat, and you are a full-blown Aussie. I'm a full-blown Aussie, eh? I would say I'm a full-blown Aussie because I got the Kookaburra, man. D&I says, last I heard you had to move into an apartment in Tennessee. Has that changed? So now it's a house. So it is, we're still leasing and renting, but now it's a house instead of an apartment. So yeah, things have changed in that way. So we're going to lease our house, and then we're going to be leasing, or we're going to be renting a place up in Tennessee as well. So Will Gender says, James Corden is not funny, not in the slightest. You can keep me. We don't want him back here. Will, okay, I'll take him. And the reason why I like him is not because of his late night show. It's because he was actually on Broadway in a show called One Man, Two Governors, and I loved it. He had to sing, do stand-up comedy, and improv, and it was brilliant. He's very talented. I think that you would actually like him if you had seen him in that show, because it's very hard to fake something when you're on stage in that kind of a way. I like him because of that. That's the reason why I like him so much. Plus, Crosswalk the Musical has some pretty good stuff sometimes. I'm a musical guy. You guys know this. So, man. Will Gender says, the important question is, though, did you have Vegemite on toast this morning? Hell to the no. Hell no. I don't think I'm ever opening that can ever again. I'm scared to let my wife even smell it because I think she'll throw up. Captain K-Man says, sent you an email with the digital code for 4K Alita. Feel free to give it away. Captain K-Man, thank you so much, dude. And I definitely will. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Frank says, need the sequel now. Sooner the better for sure. Absolutely. I agree. Let's see. Rosetta Allen says, the idea of attacking us, then saying, subscribe to me. I don't subscribe to trolls and shills. Yeah, seriously. Oh, you should follow my channel. No, I shouldn't actually. When you can show yourself to have a respectful conversation without being a total ass about it, then we can talk. Then I can talk about, promoting your channel. Because I don't mind promoting any other channels here. Hammer says, try to get an OLED TV with Dolby Vision HDR up to 68 billion additional beautiful colors. Yes, for sure. The only company doing OLED right now is LG, and so their OLEDs automatically come with HDR. So I would definitely like to invest in that at some point. Maybe Black Friday. Maybe by Black Friday I'll be able to get that. It might be a good deal. It might be a good deal. It might indeed. All right, where are we in the chat? Where are we in the chat? So crazy. God, y'all are just rocking it tonight, guys. There we go. Alex Carter says, Motorball is fun until it turns into Murderball. Dang it, I love this movie. Seriously, right? Tina, yes, thank you very much, Tina. Let them know. Again, if you want your comment read, Odin question, all one word. If you're over on YouTube, if you're on DLive, just put @Odin at the very beginning of your comment. Beads of Angel says, you have a 4K TV? I do have a 4K TV, but it's like fake 4K. It was like the cheap version of 4K. It's a Hisense TV from 2 or 3 years ago, and it has a big screen, which is why I really like it, but it doesn't do 4K. In fact, anytime I try to play a 4K movie on it with my 4K player, it'll skip because the port it's not right. So Spy Flash says, when are you giving away the Alita Steelbooks that you picked up in store? Spy Flash says, at the end of the stream. I'm not telling you when, because the whole point of it is I want to make sure that it's people that have been here and stay here and don't just go, oh, I'm here for the giveaway. I try to avoid that, so I try and keep everything a mystery. Rosetta Allen says, can you sing? Yes. YouTube sucks. YouTube sucks. It really, really sucks. YouTube sucks. It really, really sucks. Sucks. Because it does. Super says that capitalist comment earlier makes a good point. The thing that bugs me is big studios aren't interested in trying and producing art, and masses don't care. They keep feeding them. Exactly. That's why we need to wake up the masses. Rosetta Allen says, unfortunately, it will take a long time before normies wake up to the big companies. I sure hope it's soon. John Wheeler says, Odin Funko Pops are lame, but I'll make an exception for this one on screen. I think you've already said that comment, but you used a different word. Grandmaster Yoda says, I think some actor is not woke at all, but are forced by Disney's gun to the head. No, I think woke actors are woke. I think there's some actors that tolerate it. They're the ones that aren't saying things out loud, but in the interviews kind of just shaking their head and nodding along. But no, I think a lot of them that say certain things, they say it themselves. John Early says, I think you're one of the few people out there who doesn't like Robin Williams for one reason or another, and you have no problem. Wait, I love Robin Williams. What are you talking about? And you have no problem with Will Smith. The remake is for you. What? Is that sarcasm? Is that supposed to be sarcasm? Because no, Will Smith, I think, is overrated for a lot of different reasons. Robin Williams is freaking amazing. What? That was a random comment, dude. Carlos Crespin says, are you going to watch Once Upon a Time in Hollywood? Yes. Carlos Crespin, I plan on watching it, but because I'm moving over the next couple of days, like moving stuff up and then moving back pretty quickly, I don't know if I'll be able to watch it this weekend. I'm going to try, though. Sen says, that's why I'm not seeing Eternals. I read the comics, and they are trash. Good to know. Stephen Glasker says, so excited you're doing this Alita stream. The movie deserves our support at Best Buy right now. Picking up the Steelbook I ordered. Awesome, Stephen Glasker. That is freaking fantastic. And make sure, guys, you go out and buy your own Blu-ray 4K edition of it as well. John Wheeler says, Odin, what do you think about the adaptation argument? Certain people dislike Alita mainly due to the superior manga. Well, also, I've heard many people that like the manga that it's as close to it's a faithful representation of the manga. It's not perfect, but it's as close to a representation as compared to other comic book or manga adaptations that have existed previously. Like, it's the best manga adaptation or anime adaptation that we've had ever up to this point. JJ is here in the chat. I saw JJ. JJ, thank you so much, man, for your generosity that allows the giveaways to happen. Bruce says, I have not walked into a theater not knowing what I already wanted to watch since I was 21 with a date and trying hard to get laid by saying bye to her. We'll see whatever you want. And yet, somehow, some way, most people going to the theater had little idea. Let's see. John Wheeler says, Trucker Odin rides again in a legit truck, man. I tell you. I'm glad I got 4 brand new tires, though, driving my wife's car. I was like, I don't want to drive this car ever again. But it's got 4 new tires, so I'm good. Oscar says, literally had that one on your comment section. The person said you block folk for having different opinions. I was like, oh, really? How am I still here according to that logic? Exactly. Me and Alex McCarthy disagree on so many things. Alex McCarthy is getting the Disney Plus streaming service. And yet, he's awesome because we have respectful conversations. And we also agree on things because guess what? There's always going to be some things that people agree on. But it's all about the things that you disagree on and how you approach them that determine everything. So Alex McCarthy, dude, you're freaking awesome. Let's see. Stephanie B says, you are a flower, a shamrock, Irish? I am Irish. You're very true about that, Stephanie B. Drunken Design says, also the Japanese aren't into woke BS, so lucky Roberts stuck to it. Yeah, exactly. Tina says, if you want Odin to see your message, thank you very much for letting them know. Bruce says, Joker just seems so entirely sick and an original take not to go watch. No, I as I said, when they announced Joaquin Phoenix, I said he's one of the few actors in Hollywood that could probably pull off that role, and I'm very excited to see that. John Winkler says, same here. We disagree a lot, but you haven't banned me yet. No, John Winkler, because John Winkler, you've always been very respectful with how you approach yourself. Nicholas Allen says, you should check out Filmento's video on Alita. I don't always agree with him, and sometimes his critiques are ridiculous, but he seems to be in love with Alita. Well, that's a very good thing. That's a very, very good thing. Beats of Angels is here. We got a hardcore Alita fan in here. Vlad99 also, too. Super says, did you see a 26-foot truck and did you say a 26-foot truck and trailer? Woo boy. Best of luck to you, my dude, and drive safe. Yeah, it's going to be insane. It's going to be absolutely insane. Spotty Flash says, Alita would make more worthy of Mjolnir than Jane Foster. Oh, for sure. For sure. Eric Gaming says, do you think they will ruin John Connor in Terminator Dark Fate? Yes. I don't have a lot of high hopes for Terminator Dark Fate. I just don't at all. Oh, man. All right, heading over to my D-Lab people. Will Gender says, you let me down. I thought you were man enough to try it. I did. I tasted it, and it was awful. I'm good. Dean High says, wasn't Jane Foster just a reporter in the first 2 Thors? She was a scientist. Dean Heiss, not for me. Frank the Bunny, what's going on, dude? And that's it over on D-Live. Cool. I mean, remember on D-Live, if you have a question or you want me to read your comment, put @Odin at the beginning of your comments. That way I can see it. And if you're on YouTube, put Odin question at some point in your comment, then it'll pop up orange for me. Rosetta Allen says, but Gal is ex-military. That's exactly what I said. And while she is thin and she has muscle definition, well, she eventually got that muscle definition for working out. And the eyes of a warrior, Portman always looks super frail in the face of looks and soft. As I said before, I mean, she's ex-military, and that's, I think, the biggest difference between them. Sen says, when we get A-Force, I wish I could at least look at She-Hulk's, but if they introduce... God, I'm just going to stop there, man. I'm going to stop there. Get your toxic masculinity out of here. John Wengler said, did you hear that games media want Disney to buy Activision like Disney needs more power? Seriously. Disney, I think, is violating antitrust laws at this point, because I was talking with a couple of people. I think I was talking to John Fliginger last night, and he was telling me that... I think I was talking to him. He was saying that no, it was someone in California. That someone in California was saying that Disney owns certain theaters, and I thought to myself, wait a minute, that's against trust laws, because that means that they would have ownership of the studio, so that means ownership of production, ownership of distribution, and ownership of exhibition. Now I'm sure there's some loophole as to how they're getting out of it, but I'm pretty sure they're violating that. Actually, no, I was talking to Drunk 3PO. That's what it was. It was a couple days ago. I was talking to Drunk 3PO about it, and he was saying in Florida it's a similar thing. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's against the law, but maybe they're like doing some weird stuff with it. Westy Kid, what's your favorite Stephen King movie? Ooh. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I would need to see a whole list of those movies, because he's done a lot of random ones too. Hound 3000 says, I'd rather not have a sequel if Alita goes woke, though. Yeah, I agree. Well, again, we won't know, though, until it gets a sequel. That's why buy the Blu-ray, buy the DVD, support the film, and then we'll be able to find out from there. All right, guys, I'm going to have to stop reading comments in a second, so that way we can get started on the giveaway. But let me just see if I can read as many as I can. Ash versus Red says, is Alita automatically the best Disney princess? No, she's not a Disney princess. Screw that. She's not a Disney princess. She's better than that. Tina, you didn't make a Vegemite sandwich then? Hell no, Tina. Tina says, I know you've been busy, but now they are on Twitter saying that the friggin' white cat in Cats has been whitewashed. Clownfish TV covered it, and I couldn't stop laughing. Whitewashed? It's a cat. It's a freaking cat. Flash flood warning. Oh boy, yeah. Let me try and do all this before I lose power. Beats of Angel says, no 4K HDR for you. Find a way to difference. Yeah, I definitely will try and find. I can't wait to actually watch it on a legit 4K TV. Joffrey Allen, how is Jane Foster going to take up Mjolnir and become Thor when it was destroyed by Hela? Probably timelines, I would imagine. Probably timelines. All right, so I'm sorry I have to skip the rest of those comments. I'm now live in the YouTube chat, and I'm now live in the D-Live chat, and we're going to go ahead and get started with the giveaway. So the way it's going to work is I will be giving away one Steelbook copy over on YouTube, one Steelbook copy over on D-Live, and let's see how many of these digital codes do I have now. I have 1, 2, 3 digital codes for Alita. And so the way I'll do it is I'll do 2 digital codes on YouTube and 1 digital code on D-Live, just because of the way the audience is working. All right. I think that's the fairest way to go about it, because I've got some awesome people on both sides of the streams. And so, yes, 2 Steelbooks to give away, 3 digital codes of the movie to give away as well. And also, no, I'm going to hold on to those other codes and give those away another time. Look, this is going to be specifically an Alita giveaway stream. All right, guys, so we're starting off like we normally do over on the YouTubes. So let me go ahead and just get my, my bot ready. So remember, the only way that you can win is if you're a regular here on the channel, meaning you have to have watched for at least, I think, 2 hours is what I have it set at. So as long as you have 2 total hours of watch time on the channel, you should be eligible. And I will check, if you do win, I will check to make sure that you are a regular, because I want to make sure that it's the people that support the channel not just financially, but also just with their own time and with their own efforts in that way, that they're the ones that are reaping the benefits of this. And also, guys, just so you know, out of the pool that enters in, that's where we'll do the 4K and also the two digital copies as well. Okay. All right, let's go to the giveaway page real quick. So remember, guys, when it eventually goes live, Heimdall will tell you how to enter in. It's pretty straightforward, and I'll explain it as we go through it as well. You do need to have a certain number of cookies. Since it is indeed Alita Day, the ticket cost is going to be lower than it normally is. It's going to be only 25 cookies, and you earn cookies for free just by watching the streams. You can check your cookie count by putting ! cookies, all one word. It has to be all one word in order for it to work, because it's a trigger. It has to be all one word. And just like normal, it's going to be 100 max tickets as well. And so this is going to be for Alita. And so this is going to be for the 4K giveaway, the 4K Steelbook, and also the 2 digital copies as well. And let's see. There we go. All right, so the giveaway is now live. And so if you wish to enter into this giveaway, what you'll do is you'll put enter, the word enter, and then ! All one word, no spaces yet, okay? Enter ! Then, once you have that exclamation point, you put a space, and then you put the number of tickets you want to buy, all right? And the cost is 25 cookies, all right? So you have to make sure you have enough cookies to buy a ticket. It's 25 cookies per ticket. So let's say you put enter ! space 100, it means you're buying 100 tickets. But that means also that you've got to have 25 cookies per vote. Otherwise, it won't work, all right? And I'll tell you guys who is being counted. So, Mr. Peabody, I got you down for 100 tickets. John Winkler, I got you down for 100 tickets. Bruce for 100 tickets. Alex Martinez for 100 tickets. Blake Hemlow for 100 tickets. Beats of Angels, I have you down for 100 tickets as well. The Rise of Chulo, I've got you down for 100 tickets also. So remember, guys, this is going to be for the Steelbook and also for the 2 digital download codes. If you're on DLive, please stay tight because there will be a 4K giveaway for you guys and also 1 digital download code as well. All right, so Rise of Chulo for 100. Sebastian, I got you down for 84. Alan Sparks for 100. Hammer, I got you down for 100 as well. And guys, just remember too that whoever wins, I'm going to confirm that you are a regular. I'm going to check your watch hours, and as long as it matches up with the regular watch hours, then you will be legit. If not, I will have to redraw. We try and keep things here as open and as fair and transparent as we possibly can. A lot of people entering in. Zach Gregg, I got you down for 5. So, all right, guys, start counting down because in the next minute or so, please look to the chat because there is a delay. So if I'm counting down, it's not going to match up in the chat. I'll put in the chat when it's 30 seconds left. Start counting. As soon as you see that, start counting 30 because that's when it will close after that. All right? So Zach Gray, I got you for 5. Hammer 3000, I got you down for 100. Spidey Flash, I got you down for 80. So Spidey Flash, I got you down for 80, bruv. See, a lot of people are leaving now because they don't have cookies or something because, as I said, there's some people, and again, you know, I'm gonna call people out. There's some people out there, they see giveaway or they hear about giveaway and then they think, oh my God, I have to stay now. And it's like, okay, if that's the only reason why you're here, then yeah, that's why I have it be regulars only, because it helps to get rid of those people that are just want the free stuff. The content is the free stuff, man. I don't make anyone pay. I read your comments, I read your questions all for free. Other channels you have to go to, you have to pay to get your comments read. I tell you, man. The ego of some of these people. So again, Hound 3000 for 100, Spidey Flash for 80, Glonald Dover for 40, Teresa Martin, I got you down for 44, girl. I got you down for 44, girl. Only a couple of names in there do I not recognize. It could always be that they're not active in the chat. Could always be the case. All right. There we go. So 30 seconds left. And once it's done, it's done. If you had issues, I can't reopen it. That's just the way it goes. Sometimes technology doesn't work. Sometimes technology isn't our friend. And that's just the way it happens sometimes. Lorenzo Who, I'll just enjoy the show. Got my own. Lorenzo Who, thank you, man. I appreciate that. You're awesome. You rock. Spotty Flash for 90. I think yours updated as well. All righty. Alan Sparks says, content is number one. Goodies are just icing. Alan Sparks, I appreciate that, man. Thank you. I try to make it as entertaining as possible. It might not be for everybody, but it's there for some people. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. It is now closed. It is now closed. No more entries will be accepted at this time. So the winner, the first winner, who will be winning the 4K Best Buy Steelbook Edition of Alita Battle Angel. Let's see here. Is going to be Alex Martinez. Congratulations, Alex Martinez. Claim your prize. Alex Martinez, claim your prize. Alex Martinez, are you there? Are you there? Alex Martinez. Congratulations, Alex Martinez. Alex Martinez, email me, odinsmovieblog@gmail.com. I see you, dude. odinsmovieblog@gmail.com. Email me and get me your address so that way I know where to ship it off to. I need to know tonight so that way I can ship it off tomorrow morning. So email me as soon as you possibly can. So that's the first Steelbook. All right, the next two are going to be for digital copies of the movie. So again, digital copies of the movie. All right. And the winner of a digital copy of the movie is going to be Mr. Peabody. Congratulations, Mr. Peabody. Claim your prize. Mr. Peabody, claim your prize, good sir. Claim your digital goodness prize. Yes, claim it. I know you're out there, bruv. I know you're out there. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Now, there he goes. There he goes. Congratulations, Mr. Peabody. Where you at? There he is. There he is. What's going on, Peabody? Congratulations, dude. So you know what to do. You know what to do, boo. I'll get you that digital copy tonight, man. All right. All right. And the winner of the second digital copy, over on the YouTube channel of Alita Battle Angel is The Rise of Chulo. Congratulations, The Rise of Chulo. Claim your prize. The Rise of Chulo, please claim your prize, good sir. Where are you, Rise of Chulo? Where are you, good sir? Where are you? There he is. All right, Rise of Chulo. Email me, odinsmovieblog@gmail.com. The Valks are dropping the link in the section below. So just email me, man, and then that way I'll know where to send the image of the digital code to. All right? So congratulations, Rise of Chulo. Congratulations, good sir. Email me. All right, D-Live peeps, I have not forgotten about you guys. D-Live peeps, I have not forgotten about you. All right, let me get my typical, my random name picker. Let me get my random name picker up. So YouTube peeps, I'll be right back, all right? All right, let's see right here. So just like last time, if you want to enter in for a chance to win, and this is going to be for both the 4K and also for the digital, so once the drawing is closed, it's closed. So you'll get the first person will win the 4K Steelbook Edition, and the second winner will win the 4K digital code. So if you want a chance to win either of them, please put a 1 in the chat. Only people who are regulars here, if you're just randomly popping in, and I don't recognize your chat, or one of my mods doesn't recognize you, then we will indeed say that you are not eligible. Again, it's the way to keep it fair for the people that are going to be who are going to be dedicated to the stream. So again, leave a 1 in the chat if you're interested. Fat Elvis, I know who you are. Wandering Ranger, you've been in here tonight. Will Gentry. I got you, bruh. Dean Heiss, got you, bruv. Poppyton already owns it, so he'll refrain. Sounds good, Poppyton. Sounds good. We'll have more giveaways in the future. Frank the Bunny agrees with that as well. All right, so right now I got Fat Elvis, Wandering Ranger, Will Gentry, and Dean Heiss over on D-Live. Is there anybody else that's a regular? So again, put a 1 in the chat. You need to put a 1 in the chat if you're interested. You need to put a 1 in the chat. Peabody already won. Sorry, Peabody, can't double dip. You already won the digital code. Even Poppington called you out like double dip. Yeah, no double dipping, man. No double dipping over here, Mr. Peabody. Get out of here with that nonsense, Peabody. I should be taking away all your prizes for that Vegemite. trying to kill me. He's trying to kill me, everybody, with that Vegemite nonsense. Can you swap for Tangled? Peabody. I literally have Tangled in my drawer. It's the last movie I have. It's yours, bud. All right. So the next time I do a giveaway or anything and you win, I'm going to put it in a package to send over to you. Okay. so don't worry about Tangled. All right. All right. Anyone else? So again, on D-Live, I got Fat Elvis, Wandering Ranger, Will Gentry, and Dean Heiss. Anyone else, just put a 1. You've got 30 seconds, and I'll put that in the chat. So 30 seconds from when that post. And then we will draw for the 4K winner and also for the digital copy winner as well. Peabody, double dipping, man. Double dipping. E for effort, Peabody. Yeah, E for effort. Nice try, Mr. Peabody. And don't worry, you're gonna get Tangled, man. Don't worry. It won't be now, but yes, one of my captains. Yes, captains. Let's see, Capt Liberator. I'll put you in there as well. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. D-Live, it is closed. It is closed on D-Live. All right, so the winner on D-Live of the 4K Steelbook edition of Alita Battle Angel is going to be Dean Heiss. Congratulations, Dean Heiss. Claim your prize. Claim your prize, Dean. Claim your prize, Dean. Where are you at, good sir? You still here? You still here in the chat, Dean? You've been here all night, so I know you are. Congratulations, Dean. Oh, man, oh, man. Where's Dean? Dean! Heiss, where you at, man? Dean, where are you? You just disappeared. Dean, come on. There he is. All right, Dean Heiss, email me, odinsmovieblog@gmail.com. Email me, dude, and give me an address that I can send it to, all right? Let's just see. Peabody says, get me wrong, and I appreciate it, but not sure I can use digital copy. You should be able to. So, Peabody, don't worry about it. If you can't for any reason, we'll give it away during another stream. You won that one. Don't be a hero, all right? You double-dipping Aussie. All right, so congratulations, Dean Heiss. Email me, man. We'll get you set up. And the winner of the digital download code over on D-Live is going to be Fat Elvis. Congratulations, Fat Elvis. Claim your prize. Claim your prize, Fat Elvis. Claim your prize. Wandering Ranger, thank you for the 10 lemons on D-Live, man. I appreciate that. Fat Elvis, claim your prize. Same thing. Email me, Odin's Movie Blog. All I need is your email address, so that way I know where to send the digital code to. So congratulations to the Fat Elvis, man, which is a great name. There he is. Yes. He drops the GIF. He drops the, yeah, I'm here. Congratulations, man. So Dean Heiss, email me with your address so that way I know where to send it to. Dean, and then Fat Elvis, just email me, and then I'll send you the code as soon as the stream ends, man. Oh, God, you guys rock. You guys rock. Still got 114 people over on YouTube. Thank you all, guys, for sticking around. I love my YouTube people so very much. You guys are freaking awesome. Glonald Dover says, I didn't realize it was on D-Live this round, says Glonald Dover. Oh, no. Were people putting ones in? Glonald Dover. I just went up and there's one lonely one, and it's Glottal Dover. I love it, man. Sierra Productions coming to you with the stream. What's up, Sierra Productions, man? How's it going? Yeah. So guys, yeah. So Tina, to let the person know, I have not been watching the YouTube chat because I've been on D-Live doing my giveaway. So no problem at all, Peabody, dude. I take care of you. I take care of my own, and don't worry, Tangled will be coming your way at some point. All right. The next time I send you a package, I'm gonna put that movie in there because again, I have it in there. It's the last Blu-ray I have. That's not already packed away. So don't worry, Peabody. I got you. I would have sent it to you directly, but I've sent you 2 packages in the span of a week because you won twice in the span of a week, and so I kind of want to hold off on a little bit because if you win again, because you seem to be a winning fiend, I want to make sure I'm able to just send it all at once because you understand postage. Captain Darkstar says, Elvis has entered the winner's circle. Yes, he has, Captain Darkstar. And Captain Darkstar, doesn't that feel good? Doesn't the winner's circle feel great? And if you did not win, don't worry, guys, because we do giveaways all the time here on the channel. Thanks to people like JJ. We're going to be doing a giveaway for Because of funds, I might not be able to do it on the channel, but for my Patreon Subscribe Star members who are $5 and up, there will be a John Wick giveaway starting in August. So the last of the big giveaways was the one that we just had. So the next big giveaway is going to be in the beginning of August. There might be a small giveaway at some point at the end of July, but the first big giveaway of August is going to be the Steelbook Edition, the 4K Steelbook Edition of John Wick Chapter 3. So if you want to be eligible for that in August, either become a Patreon member at $5 or up, or a Subscribe Star member at $5 and up. Just know that if you become a patron, it's only going to charge you August 1st, and if you become a Subscribe Star member, it'll charge you as soon as you sign up, and your month will start as soon as you sign up. But it will, of course, be eligible through however long you are a member over there. So I recommend maybe just becoming a member on August 1st. That way you know, hey, I'm a member for the entire month of August. And then if you want to move on from then, you can move on. If you want to move down a tier, if you want to move up a tier, that's up to you. If you're a $10 person, you get all those previous features, but also you get a free t-shirt. So a free t-shirt is part of the $10 tier. And then if you are the $25 tier, you not only get a higher quality t-shirt, but also you get to be featured on a once a month Patreon exclusive stream where you are a member of the council. You're a member of the council, my chosen of Valhalla. And you've seen some of those happen. The next one might be this Sunday. It's going to depend on how things go. It's either going to be Sunday or it's going to be Tuesday after I move up. Either way, I'm going to be tired and exhausted, but it's going to happen. It's going to be another hour and a half, 2-hour live stream of funness and goodness. So that's all the people that are $25 and up backers for the month of July on both Subscribe Star and Patreon. And just remember, guys, on Patreon, in the $5 tier, it no longer has giveaways in it because apparently they don't allow that officially. So if you want to know when giveaways are happening and you're a Patreon member, I would recommend either going to Subscribe Star instead, or all you need to do is go to the link I sent you on Patreon, go to the Discord, sign up for the Discord, and then just make sure you put the same name that is the same name on your Patreon, and that way I'll know who you are, and then I can just list you in the chat and give you the role of a Patreonite, which means that you have access to the Patreon exclusive channels that exist there, including voice channels and also a new channel that's specifically going to be for giveaways, okay? So you might want to keep up with that. I'll always give you at least a 12 to 24-hour notice of when a live stream is going to, when a giveaway is going to end. So just keep posted on that. Wandering Ranger, thank you very much for the $5 donation. Says, good luck on the move, and I'm looking forward to the next video and stream. Thank you very much, Wandering Ranger. I appreciate that. So again, I'll be moving up tomorrow to bring up some more stuff to Freya, and then I'll be back on Friday. So I'm going to try and get a video either recorded, let's see what time it is, probably tomorrow before I go, and then I'll try and schedule that out beforehand. Should still have a regular Saturday stream like we normally do. The only stream that's going to be questionable is going to be Monday. Actually, no, scratch that. There's not going to be a Tuesday stream next week. I just realized. Because I actually get to go see Hobbs and Shaw early. Thanks to my friend John Flickinger, because he invited me to join him with that. Because he has press screening ability, and so I'm going to be able to see that movie early. So I'm very excited for that. So once again, thank you so much to John Flickinger. You're awesome. You're a good friend, and please make sure you subscribe to his channel because he's freaking awesome. But anyway, guys, let me just read any last minute things. Will Gentry says, I gave up a dang diamond and I still won nothing. Hashtag rage quit. Peabody understands the postage. Yes, he does. Papa Den, thank you for the lemon, man. I appreciate it. Peabody says, in your new class at the new school, maybe you should share the Vegemite. Oh my God, yeah. I should be like, hey guys, do you want some Vegemite? Maybe I'll do the Vegemite as a giveaway. And then all the Aussies will be like, I'll take it. And wouldn't that be a story? The Vegemite leaves Australia to America and then comes back to Australia. Let's see. Tensa GR. Thank you very much for the follow, man. I appreciate that. Let's see what's going on over on the YouTube. Tina says, so you said no Saturday stream. There will be a Saturday stream. There should be a Saturday stream. Dr. 14, I don't know. I don't watch them, and I have no interest in it. You're lucky that I even saw. Tina says, don't ask me anything more about Fast and Furious anything. Darth Marl says, J.J. Abrams, please leave Superman alone. He destroyed Star Trek and Star Wars. Why does Hollywood hire this guy? He abandons all his trilogies once he's done the first. Yeah, that's what he does. 70B, Patreonite, exactly right. 70 Spider Flash says, if Funko made the Firefly ship as a vehicle pop, would you buy it? Maybe. But they don't make vehicles last time I checked. Sierra Production says, where's the High Council going to be? I don't know, but I'll let my Valkyrie get back to y'all with that. And Alex McCarthy says, God bless you. And God bless you, Alex McCarthy, man. Captain Cavalier says, Vegemite is awesome. Fat Elvis, thank you for the ice cream. I really do appreciate it. Anyway, that's going to be it for me, guys. Let me go ahead and just shout out my July patrons really quick. Albertus Magnus, animation commentator, Baptist 702, Brian P, Chicago Joe 47, Darkstar 57, The Elite System 32, Dion, Edward Coleman, Enrique Evangelista, Entertainment Hacker, Frank the Tank and the Shawhan Weeder Dog Clan, Harold Francis, Hunka Chunka Funka Monkey, Inflame Wood, Draft Productions, Jason Clark, Jeffrey Toon, JJ, Jonathan Jarenbeck, Laura Story, Matthew Kadish, Mitch Dunaway, Mr. Peabody and his evil twin, Orange at Reviews, Outpost Dyer, Reef Magos, Rosetta Allen, Shenglong, Serlan Salato, Theodora, Theodore Benden, the DJD Show, Those Two Ball Guys, and Tina B. You guys are all amazing and beautiful people. And also a huge shout out to my Subscribe Star members, J. Alex McCarthy Jr., US 888209 Fast, Fan Addicts of Film, Force Ghost, Jeremy, Dean Heiss, Harold Francis, Filming Professor, J. Rod the Beer Guru, Christian J. Murr, Texas Kayla, Rolando Scarfullery, Nebananji Adams, Andreas the K-Man, and Brandon Blick. You guys are all amazing and beautiful people. Thank you so very much, guys, for all of your love and support tonight. Please make sure you continue to show love and support to Alita Battle Angel. Buy it on Blu-ray, buy it on DVD, buy it on digital, buy it on the 4K Steelbook if it's available. It is still available in many different Best Buys. They did actually order extra versions. That way they would be available in store on the release day. And please continue to send any images and also continue to hashtag Alita Army, hashtag Alita, whatever it is, and continue to show your love and support for this amazing film and this amazing world that's been built for us. So thank you guys so very much for watching. You guys are freaking awesome. I love you. Have a wonderful night. And as always, God bless. And if you won, please email me. God bless, guys.